Hello, my lovely people of the world. Welcome wherever you are. If you're looking and thinking, who this? My name is Brunel. Welcome. How are you? How are you? How are you? Really? So for a while, it's been a while since I've actually done a makeup video, just full face of makeup. And yeah, so apart from the eyebrows, which were already done, but no one needs to know anything about that. So this is the makeup look that I created. And if you want to find out how I did it with my big eyes as well, then keep on watching. All right, so one eye is almost done. I realized actually doing it this way actually cuts down on time. So I'm going to put my base, not my base, I'm just going to put primer on and let that marinate whilst I do my eye and let it sink into my skin. The primer I'm using, because I'm not going anywhere, to start off with is this one. This is First Base by Missguided, part of the fairly recent review I did of Missguided makeup. So this is a mattifying primer, so I'm just going to apply that over my face. It's a really thick primer. Probably have way too much on that, but never mind. I'm just going to apply that over my face. As a base on my eye, I'm going to use this concealer. This is the Stay Naked concealer from Urban Decay, number 70 NY. I'm just going to apply that over my lid. We are using this Juvia's Place, the berries. I was just about to say the berries by Juvia's Place. Right. This is what the inside looks like. I'm going to go with, first of all, this middle shade here. Then from that, I'm going to move to this shade here. And then we're going to smoke it out with this. And then apply the other two shades over my lid. So I'm going to tap into this one first. And my brush that I'm using, I was so organized. I'm using the Morphe E27 brush. So I'm just gently tapping in as is Juvia's Place. It is very, very pigmented. I do want a mirror though, because although there's a mirror there, my eyesight is not fantastic, so I need something a bit closer. So hopefully I'm not covering my face when I'm doing this. I'm going to start from the outside in, and I'm literally going to be using the actual bone above my eye socket as a guide, so that I don't take the color up too high. Applying this shade with the Zoeva crease brush to number 228, and this time round I'm just going into my crease. Ooh, this is so pigmented. But then again, it's no surprise. It's Juvia's Place. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Well, I'm not surprised anyway. Are you surprised? Who knows? So, but it is very, very pigmented. I like these kind of smaller palettes. They're much more manageable. You can really build a really good collection. Now for the final matte shade. And I'm going to be using the, this is another Zoeva brush. This is the 227 soft definer brush. And because this is so pigmented, I only need to tap twice and be very careful with it. It does come up a lot darker, almost black. So I'm going to start by patting that on the outer corner. And just help build the color a little bit. And then start blending that inwards. can see, I've just brought that a little bit across my eye, probably about halfway, and whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to start flicking it upwards just to give the impression of my eyes being lifted. Probably what I should have done is actually put some tape and just done that as I was blending, so that would be a lot easier, but oh well. So I'm going to go for the shimmers, and I am using, first of all, the deeper shade, this one here, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid. Oh, look at that. Now I'm just going in with Final Shimmer shade, which is a lot lighter, and I'm just going to tap that more towards the center of my lid. Ooh. Just going to use a tapping very gently with the deeper shade a little bit, and just go over the outer corner of the eye. Going in with another primer. Actually, this is a sample. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur, the original primer. I'm just going to actually concentrate that because it looks like it's a silicone primer. I'm going to concentrate that just where my large pores are, and just tap that into my skin. Don't know if it'll make any difference at all, but hey. And I'm also going to apply that underneath my eyes. That did not do anything for me at all, that primer. For eyeliner, I'm using the Maybelline Hyper Precise All Day eyeliner in black, which is the matte version. Because of my kind of eyes, I do have to pull them a little bit, but hopefully, oh my god, if I can get a mirror close by. I hate doing my eyeliner whilst I'm sitting down, so I kind of hold on to it so that it, also because I blink a lot, so if I don't do that, then I'm going to end up blinking, and I sort of start halfway across my eye. You see, I told you I blink quite a lot. Huh? Right, I'm going to color correct using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in orange, and I'm just gonna actually keep it directly underneath my eyes where I've got the dark circles, and around here where I've got like a bit of a moustache. Okay, all right, mind your own business. So I'm just gonna tap that, and I was gonna say diffuser, but you know what I mean. Foundation, it is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation in 71WY. I'm just using a thick brush. This one is a Morphe, oh god, I don't know. It's a Morphe brush, but I do like it. And I'm going to start from the outside of my face, because I want the majority of the outside to actually take the product, and I want to be able to apply less of the foundation where I've actually got my pores. So hopefully that will make it less oily, although to be honest, I don't think anything makes it less oily. I still got some on my hand, so I'm just gonna go back in and tap some more. This is a Nanshi sponge. Love these. My favorite sponges. No need to buy a beauty blender. Honestly, they're just as good, and I've tested them out years ago and they last longer than a beauty blender. But it's Nanshi, N-A-N-S-H-Y. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in with a tiny little pump, about half a pump. If I can get the product, I am scraping at the bottom of the barrel here, and there probably is look, there's another one here as well. Let's try that one. A little bit, aha. Only because the sponge does absorb some of the product, obviously. So that is why. Just gonna bounce that. For contour, Huda Beauty Contour in Tan. For concealer, I'm going to start off with this. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Almond. So I'm just going to apply that just a little bit here, and where I get my little creases. And because I want to brighten things up a little bit more, I'm using the Urban Decay concealer as well. But this time I'm just going to keep it really where it gets darkest, around here. Just to double it a little bit. And then just blend. Huda Beauty powder in Kunafa, and just really super thin layer. And unlike other people who kind of you know, set their under eyes and really take it in, I can't. I find that when I put powder there, it creates even more creases. The creases are always going to be there anyway, but when I actually put it too close, then there are more and more creases. So I've put a liner on my waterline using the Maybelline Tattoo Liner, gel liner. It's a bit of a mess, but what I should have done is done my under eyes first and then put the liner on, but it is what it is. So I'm going back to the palette using two shades. That one first, and then the deeper shade under my eyes. And this brush, I don't think there's a name for it. No, this is just a Morphe brush, I'm afraid. Just going to fluff away the powder. It's going to look a bit mad, but I'm going to set my face first of all with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless powder, and that is at number 4 for my project pan this year. Ooh, look at that! Yes, yes, yes! I'm so proud, so proud. So yeah, I'm just going to apply that all over my face. I'm going to try and follow the line where I contoured. Looking a little bit, whew. So I'm going to bring back a little bit of warmth with the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, airbrush bronzer. Love that. Again, part of my project pan, and that is again in number 4 because that's the deepest shade she done. And I'm just going to tap in this, just in case you're wondering. This is what it looks like, and I love this bronzer because it's not too much. Just brings enough warmth to your face. Blush, I'm using the Patricia Bright X Revolution collaboration. I'm using, this one is Dusk Till Dawn. And I'm obviously just going to tap in. This is very, very pigmented. So I'm just going to 2 taps on either side. And that's it. It is super pigmented. I just want a hint of color. Look at that. For mascara, I'm using this. This is the Hourglass Unlocked Mascara, which is great for my very, 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 very short eyelashes. This is the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick, liquid lipstick. This one is Drop Dead Red. And I'm going to apply that before it dries on the outside of my lips. The inside, this is the Morphe liquid lipstick, another matte one in Unsettled. That's the name of the shade. And there you have it. This is the finished look. Yes, you know what time it is. When you see the hat in place, it means mon petit beret is not coming off. The wig is not glued in place. Listen, you got to give your edges a break with that got to be glue rather than Gorilla Glue. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't leave it alone. That was bad. That was bad. But yes, my wig is not glued in place, so I can't be bothered. But this is the finished look. A little bit vampy, a little bit sexy, a little bit smoky with all the berry colors, and all done with one powerful tiny eyeshadow palette, which is great from Juvia's Place. So thank you very much, people, for watching, and do let me know what you think. And other than that, people, stay safe wherever you are. Bye.